Hey everyone, so in this lesson I just want to talk a little bit more about what a lead magnet is, what makes a good lead magnet, and then I'll give you some examples so that you can get the ball rolling on what you think will be a great lead magnet, because throughout this module I want you to be actually working on a lead magnet of your own. So a lead magnet, as we learned before, is a giveaway that you give to a person in exchange for their email address. And so some examples include an ebook, a guide, a free product or service, access to a course or access to something. It could be a membership site or a forum or anything like that. And so it depends on your business model. It depends if you are selling products, then it might be good to give a free product that's related to your products or whatever you're selling. If you are selling a service, it might be good to give a free guide that's related to your service so that people can get to know what kind of knowledge do you have, how can you help them, so that they then in turn will trust you a little bit more. So I put together a few lead magnet musts. Your lead magnet must be related to your site content or niche. It might be easy to say, hey, I have this video series, or I have this book that I was writing, or I wrote this guide for this other website, or I wrote this guide for my website that might work. But if that's not directly related to your main brand topic, your main idea that you are trying to sell to people through your website, then it's not going to work, because you're not going to be able to sell people products after they have downloaded or signed up for your newsletter and downloaded your lead magnet. So you have to have it related to your site. The next thing is that it has to be high quality. People aren't dumb anymore. And they weren't dumb before, but people really aren't dumb anymore. If you say my lead magnet is 10 ways to make $1 million this year, well, first, they're going to think that's bogus. And then second, when they download it and realize that it is bogus, they're not going to trust you, because there's not an easy way to make $1 million in a year. And so you have to make it realistic. You have to make it high quality. It has to be really good content for your viewer, because otherwise, if it's bad quality, why would they then purchase a product or service from you? So you have to make sure that it's high quality. And then it has to help them with their problem. As we mentioned before, you have to find problems that you can help solve for people, and then build a lead magnet that is related to the most popular problem that your customers have. So for me, my audience is mostly people who want to be their own boss, who want to freelance, who want to do what they want to do for a living. And while I have a lot of different subscribers and people who like my different type of content, my content related to video production or photography, my main problem solving agenda, the one that most people ask me for help with, is how do I start my own business? How do I freelance? How do I make money doing what I love? And that's what I'm passionate about myself. And so that's why right now my lead magnet is related to that. So let's look at some examples just to show you what types of lead magnets are out there and the ones that are working well. So the first one is a guy you might have heard about, Tim Ferriss, the author of The 4-Hour Workweek, along with several other books. He is a best-selling author. He is one of the pioneers of this movement towards working less and building a automated business. So his lead magnet, as you see here, is the first 50 pages of the 4-Hour Workweek book, which is great because it's kind of like how I was trying to give away a free discount in one sense to my class, where he will make a lot of money just from allowing people to read the first 50 pages of his book for free, because most people are going to read it, love the content, and want more. So that's awesome. And then he also gets their email. He also gives you some tools, so it looks like a little guide. And then also he explains that he'll give you weekly productivity tips and tricks. So he's giving away a lot of great content. I know his content is amazing because I'm a subscriber myself. And so he's a good guy to sort of look at. And you can sign up for email lists and see what they give, just so you have a better idea of what people are giving out as lead magnets. Foodtrucker.com. This is founded by Pat Flynn, one of the other people that I follow a lot. and he's giving away 6 free social media tools to get people talking about your food truck. So you see, this is directly related to the audience, to the problem that this audience has. People who are on the site are starting food trucks, and people on the site starting food trucks want to get people on social media talking about their food truck. And so he is solving that problem with the ebook he's giving away. Another good one is from Listen Money Matters. This is a personal finance website that gives a lot of great information, and their lead magnet is a free chapter of Mastering Mint, a weekly money update and insider opportunities. So those last two seem to be standard. You're going to get a newsletter, whether it's weekly or just periodically. But the first one, that free chapter of the book, is awesome because, again, people using this website want to learn how to budget, and Mint is a tool for that. And so learning how to use Mint is a solution to their problem, and they're getting it for free here. Amazing quality content here. And then the last one I want to show you is just this other one from Side Hustle Nation. Here's a little report that he's giving away, 5 fastest ways to make more money. So even though I don't know exactly what that means right now as a viewer, it sounds awesome. And so he's not claiming anything crazy like you're going to make $1 million tomorrow, but this 5 fastest ways to make more money is intriguing and it's high quality, so it works well for him. So those are just some examples, and in the next lesson we are going to be talking about how to actually create that killer lead magnet. I'll show you ways to actually create it so that you can give it away through your email opt-in.